The casting process for the 1942 movie Now, Voyager was a careful selection of talents to bring depth and authenticity to the characters. Bette Davis, who played the lead role of Charlotte Vale, was a natural choice due to her reputation for intense and emotional performances. The studio, Warner Brothers, saw her potential to portray the transformation of Charlotte from a repressed woman to a confident and independent individual. Paul Henreid, cast as Jerry Durrance, was chosen for his charm and sophistication, which perfectly complemented Davis' character. The chemistry between Davis and Henreid was evident during their screen tests, leading to their successful on-screen pairing. Gladys Cooper, who played the domineering mother, Mistress Vale, was an accomplished stage and screen actress. Her ability to portray complex and often unsympathetic characters made her a perfect fit for the role. Claude Rains, cast as Dr. Jaquith, was known for his versatility and subtlety in his performances. His character served as a catalyst for Charlotte's transformation, and Rains' ability to convey warmth and understanding through his acting was crucial for the role. The casting of Now, Voyager was a careful process of selecting actors who could bring depth and authenticity to their characters, creating a compelling and engaging film. Now, Voyager was directed by Irving Rapper, who brought Maxim's novel to life with a delicate and empathetic touch. Rapper was known for his deep understanding of human emotions and relationships, which he showcased in this film. Rapper's directorial vision focused on character development and the exploration of personal growth. He aimed to create a film that resonated with audiences by highlighting the inner struggles of the protagonist. Charlotte Vale, played by Bette Davis. Rapper's approach was influenced by his background in theater and his experience as a dialogue director in earlier films. Collaborating closely with the cast and crew, Rapper fostered a nurturing environment on set. He worked particularly closely with Bette Davis, helping her develop the character of Charlotte Vale by encouraging her to draw from her personal experiences. Rapper's collaboration with cinematographer Saul Pulido resulted in a visually stunning film, with soft lighting and intimate camera angles that reflected the character's emotional states. Rapper's style was characterized by his subtlety and attention to detail. He believed in allowing the actors to drive the story, while he focused on creating the right atmosphere for their performances. Rapper's approach to Now, Voyager was influenced by his mentor, film director Anatole Litvak, who taught him the importance of storytelling through visuals and character development. In addition to his collaboration with the cast and crew, Rapper also worked closely with the film's art director, Anton Grot, to create a visually rich and immersive world for the characters. The film's set design, costumes, and overall visual style were all carefully crafted to reflect the characters' emotional journeys. Overall, Rapper's directorial vision for Now, Voyager was one of nuance, subtlety, and emotional depth. His focus on character development, collaboration with the cast and crew, and attention to visual detail all contributed to the film's enduring popularity and critical acclaim. Now, Voyager is a classic 1942 movie starring Bette Davis. It tells the story of a woman who transforms herself from a shy, insecure individual into a confident and independent person. The film is filled with dramatic twists and turns, and it explores themes of love, identity, and self-discovery. Throughout the movie, there are many funny, shocking, and sad moments that will keep you engaged from beginning to end. You might find yourself laughing, gasping, or even tearing up as you follow the characters on their emotional journeys. One of the things that makes Now, Voyager so special is the incredible performance by Bette Davis. Her portrayal of Charlotte Vale is both complex and captivating, and she brings depth and nuance to every scene. So, when was the first time you watched Now, Voyager? Did you see it in the theater, on television, or perhaps on DVD? No matter how or when you first experienced this classic film, it's likely that it left a lasting impression on you. In fact, many people have cherished memories or personal experiences related to Now, Voyager. Maybe you watched it with a loved one, and it became a special part of your relationship. Or perhaps you were inspired by Charlotte's journey, and it helped you navigate your own challenges in life. Whatever your connection to this movie, we would love to hear your stories and memories. So please share them with us in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you. Now, Voyager, directed by Irving Rapper and released in 1942, is a classic Hollywood film with a compelling production story. The movie's set design, locations, and logistical challenges were all skillfully managed to create a memorable cinematic experience. The film's set design was primarily handled by the renowned art director Anton Grot. Grot's innovative approach to set design included the use of painted backdrops and forced perspective to create the illusion of spaciousness in confined studio spaces. For instance, the film's ocean liner scenes were shot on a soundstage, with Grot's team creating a convincing illusion of a vast ship's interior. The movie's locations were carefully chosen to reflect the characters' emotional journeys. The Trelawney Sanitarium, where the protagonist, Charlotte Vale, undergoes a transformation, was filmed at the Raleigh Studios in Hollywood, which provided the necessary seclusion and control over the set. The film's exterior shots, including the iconic tree-lined driveway, were shot at the Greystone Mansion in Beverly Hills. Filming now, Voyager presented several logistical challenges. The film's large cast, including Bette Davis, Paul Henreid, and Claude Rains, required careful scheduling and coordination. Additionally, the film's complex narrative, which spans several locations and time periods, demanded meticulous planning and execution. Despite these challenges, the production team employed several innovative techniques to enhance the film's visual appeal. For example, the film's cinematographer, Sol Polito, used a variety of camera angles and lighting effects to create a sense of intimacy and drama. The film score, composed by Max Steiner, also played a crucial role in establishing the film's emotional tone. In conclusion, the production of Now, Voyager was marked by innovative set design, careful location selection, and skillful logistical management. The film's enduring legacy is a testament to the contributions of its talented cast and crew. Now, Voyager is a powerful and poignant melodrama that continues to captivate audiences more than 80 years after its release. This film is a significant milestone in Bette Davis' career, showcasing her exceptional acting abilities. Directed by Irvin Rapper, a veteran of Warner Brothers, the movie also features Paul Henreid in a standout performance. The story revolves around Charlotte, a woman who has lived in her mother's shadow and is struggling to find her own identity. The relationship between Charlotte and her mother is toxic, and Charlotte is denied the opportunity to make her own decisions or live her own life. She spends most of her time in her room, making ivory boxes and feeling overlooked by her large, vibrant family. However, Charlotte's life takes a turn when a cousin brings a psychiatrist to tea, and he becomes her friend. Under his care, Charlotte begins to bloom as a person and becomes more confident. The best part of her character is that when she is in a position to help a youngster who is much like herself, she treats the child with love and care, breaking the cycle of mistreatment she experienced from her own mother. Charlotte's transformation is not overdone, and Bette Davis delivers a classic performance that solidified her reputation as a leading lady. The film's plot may seem old-fashioned, but it remains a masterpiece that explores complex relationships in a unique way. The story of a woman finding her way after living in the shadow of her mother is timeless and resonates with modern audiences. Now, Voyager is a must-watch for anyone who enjoys classic films or wants to see a brilliant performance by Bette Davis. The movie's themes of self-discovery, identity, and the importance of human connection continue to resonate with audiences today. The creation of the musical score and soundtrack for the 1942 movie Now, Voyager was a collaboration between composer Max Steiner and a team of skilled musicians. The music plays a crucial role in complementing the narrative and emotional tone of the film. Steiner, known for his work on classics like Gone with the Wind, was a master at creating music that enhanced the emotional depth of a scene. For Now, Voyager, he composed a sweeping, romantic score that mirrors the characters' emotional journeys. The film's main theme, The Poor Dreamer, is a hauntingly beautiful melody that reflects the protagonist's longing for love and acceptance. It's a recurring motif throughout the film, often playing in the background during poignant moments, adding emotional weight to the scene. The soundtrack also includes pieces by well-known classical composers like Chopin and Schubert, which are used to great effect in the film. For instance, Chopin's Nocturne in C-sharp minor is played during a pivotal scene, underscoring the character's emotional turmoil. Steiner's score and the inclusion of classical pieces serve to enhance the film's narrative and emotional tone. The music mirrors the character's emotions, providing depth and resonance that might otherwise be lacking. It's a testament to the power of music in film and a shining example of how it can be used to enhance a story. In the film now, Voyager, Bette Davis underwent a physical transformation for her role as Charlotte. She requested costume designer Ori Kelly to pad her figure, and had makeup artist Perk Westmore give her thicker eyebrows to portray Charlotte before her transformation. However, her desired look was considered too grotesque by Hal B. Wallis, so they compromised. After Charlotte's metamorphosis, Wallis directed Ori Kelly to dress her in a wide-brimmed hat to maintain a sense of shyness and prevent the audience from seeing her full face immediately. Jack L. Warner objected to this choice, but Wallis disregarded his objection. Filming went over schedule, causing conflicts with Casablanca, which also starred Claude Rains and Paul Henreid. Rains completed work on Now, Voyager on June 3, 1942, and started filming Casablanca the next morning. One of the most iconic scenes in Now, Voyager is the transformation scene of Charlotte Vale, played by Bette Davis. After checking into a sanatorium, Charlotte undergoes a physical and emotional makeover. The direction by Irving Rapper, costume design by Ori Kelly, and Davis's performance all contribute to the impact of this scene. Charlotte's new look, with her hair styled and wearing a fashionable outfit, is revealed in a slow, dramatic manner. The camera focuses on Davis's face, capturing her character's newfound confidence and self-assurance. Davis later commented, "That scene where I come down the stairs in Now, Voyager, that's the scene that every actress in the world wants to play." Another iconic scene is the tender moment between Charlotte and Jerry Durrance, played by Paul Henreid, on the deck of a ship. The two characters share a cigarette, passing it back and forth as they discuss their feelings for each other. The cinematography by Sol Polito uses low-key lighting to create a romantic atmosphere. The performances of Davis and Henreid are subtle and nuanced, conveying the deep emotions of their characters without the need for dialogue. The direction, performance, and cinematography all contribute to the impact of this scene, which has become an iconic representation of unspoken love and longing. The scene has been parodied and referenced in numerous films and television shows, attesting to its enduring influence. The impact of these scenes on the audience is significant. They encapsulate the themes of the film, such as personal transformation, the power of love, and the importance of self-acceptance. The performances, direction, and cinematography all work together to create moments that are both memorable and emotionally resonant. The iconic status of these scenes is well-deserved as they continue to inspire and captivate audiences today. The film Now, Voyager, is based on the third book of a 5-part series about the Vale's family, written by Olive Higgins Prouty. Warner Brothers bought the film rights to the novel, and Ori Kelly designed all 30 costumes for Bette Davis. Prouty had specific ideas for the film's production, including the use of silent segments for flashbacks, but they were not implemented. She even wrote the next novel in the series with the intention of it being filmed, but it was never produced. Now, Voyager is now part of the Criterion Collection, Spine Hash 1004. Now, Voyager, released in 1942, made a significant cultural and social impact. The film, starring Bette Davis, resonated with audiences due to its exploration of personal growth, self-discovery, and the transformative power of love. The movie presented a strong, independent female protagonist, which was empowering for women during a time when traditional gender roles were being challenged. Charlotte Vale's journey from a repressed and unhappy woman to a confident and self-assured individual struck a chord with many viewers. Now, Voyager also influenced pop culture, particularly in fashion and style. The film's iconic wardrobe, designed by Ori Kelly, introduced a more natural and sophisticated look for women, which became widely popular. Moreover, the movie contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes, such as mental health and the importance of emotional support. Charlotte Vale's journey towards mental well-being, guided by a caring psychiatrist, highlighted the significance of addressing emotional issues and seeking professional help. In summary, Now, Voyager left a lasting impact on audiences and pop culture through its portrayal of a strong female lead, groundbreaking fashion, and thoughtful exploration of social and cultural themes. The 1942 film Now, Voyager has an interesting connection to the radio and other films. A radio adaptation of the movie was broadcasted by Lux Radio Theatre on February 11, 1946, with Bette Davis reprising her film role. The film industry often reused props, costumes, and sets for several movies, and now Voyager is no exception. For instance, the sparkly brooch worn by Ilka Chase in the family scene is the same one seen in Casablanca and Mildred Pierce. The patio chairs in the Rio lunch scene are also used in Casablanca. Moreover, actress Gladys Cooper, who appeared in Now, Voyager, has a notable film career. She has been in 3 films selected for the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. Rebecca, Now, Voyager, and My Fair Lady. These films have left a lasting impact and continue to be celebrated for their significance. Now, Voyager received critical acclaim for its emotional depth, storytelling, and Bette Davis's performance. The New York Times praised Davis's extraordinary display of emotional fireworks and hailed the film as a first-class adult romance. The film also resonated with audiences who found its themes of personal transformation and self-discovery deeply moving. Now, Voyager garnered several award nominations, including for Best Actress and Best Cinematography at the Academy Awards. While it didn't win in those categories, the film's 6 nominations speak to its impact and the high regard in which it was held by the industry. The film's accolades are significant for those involved, as they represent a recognition of their talent and the film's enduring appeal. Bette Davis's nomination, in particular, underscores her status as a leading actress of her time and her ability to captivate audiences with her powerful performances. The cinematography nomination highlights the film's visual style and the skill of its camera crew in capturing the emotional nuances of the story. Overall, the awards and nominations for Now, Voyager serve as a testament to the film's quality and its lasting impact on audiences and the industry. In the 1942 film Now, Voyager, Bette Davis, and Janice Wilson shared the screen as mother and daughter, a dynamic they would reprise and watch on the Rhine. Paul Henreid, known for his role in Casablanca, orders the same drink here 2 Cointreaux. Mary Wickes portrayed a private nurse in this film, her second time doing so that year, having previously attended to Monty Woolley's character in The Man Who Came to Dinner. The filming of Now, Voyager was not without its challenges and memorable moments. Bette Davis, known for her strong personality, had a tense relationship with director Irving Rapper. She even went as far as locking herself in her dressing room, forcing Rapper to coax her out. Paul Henreid, who played the role of Jerry Durrance, was initially hesitant to take on the part. He was eventually convinced when he learned that Davis had specifically requested him for the role. The iconic scene where Paul Henreid lights 2 cigarettes and hands one to Bette Davis was not in the original script. It was Henreid's idea, and it became one of the most memorable moments in the film. Gloria Stewart, who played the older Charlotte, was only 24 years old during filming. She had to wear aging makeup to portray the older version of Davis's character. Claude Rains, who played Charlotte's controlling father, was known for his ability to inject humor into even the most serious scenes. His lighthearted presence helped to ease the tension on set. The film's famous line, "Don't let's ask for the moon, we have the stars," was ad-libbed by Bette Davis during filming. It became one of the most memorable lines in the film, and is still quoted today. Despite the challenges, the cast and crew of Now, Voyager formed a close bond during filming. They would often gather for dinner and drinks after a long day of shooting, with Bette Davis often leading the charge. The film's success was a testament to the hard work and dedication of the cast and crew. It resonated with audiences and critics alike, and its themes of self-discovery and personal growth continue to inspire viewers today. Janice Wilson, a promising American juvenile actress, made her debut in the 1942 film Now, Voyager, starring opposite Bette Davis. She played the emotionally depressed child, Tina, who becomes the object of Davis' affection. Following this role, Wilson moved on to play Davis' daughter in Watch on the Rhine. However, despite her successful start, Wilson retired from acting while still a teenager. Now, Voyager faced several challenges during production. Principal shooting began on April 7, 1942, and ended on June 23, with some retakes shot in early July. However, the film was 6.5 days behind schedule due to weather delays during location shooting, Bette Davis' illnesses, Gladys Cooper's problems remembering her lines, and Davis' insistence on taking time to analyze every scene. Despite these challenges, the film was released in late October 1942 to mixed critical notices and a rapturous public reception. Now, Voyager, released in 1942, is a classic Hollywood film that has significantly influenced cinema and popular culture. Directed by Irving Rapper and starring Bette Davis, the film is known for its compelling storyline, strong female lead, and memorable dialogues. The movie's impact on filmmaking is evident in its innovative use of lighting, camera angles, and editing techniques. The film's director and cinematographer skillfully used light and shadow to create a moody atmosphere, which added depth and complexity to the characters and their emotions. The film's innovative use of close-ups and point-of-view shots also helped to create a sense of intimacy and immediacy, drawing viewers into the story and making them feel more connected to the characters. Now, Voyager has also inspired many subsequent works in film, literature, and television. Its themes of personal transformation, self-discovery, and the power of love have been explored in various films and TV shows, including The Best Years of Our Lives, Rebel Without a Cause, and Mad Men. The film's iconic line, "Don't let's ask for the moon, we have the stars," has also been referenced and parodied in numerous other works, including The Simpsons and Family Guy. Moreover, now, Voyager has had a lasting impact on popular culture, particularly in the areas of fashion and beauty. The film's elegant costumes, designed by Ori Kelly, have influenced fashion trends and continue to be admired and replicated today. The film's hairstyles, makeup, and accessories have also inspired many beauty trends and continue to be popular choices for bridal and formal wear. In conclusion, now, Voyager is a timeless classic that has left an indelible mark on film history, filmmaking, and popular culture. Its innovative techniques, compelling storyline, and memorable characters have inspired countless subsequent works and continue to captivate audiences today. The scene in Now, Voyager, where Charlotte Vale, played by Bette Davis, meets Jerry Durrance, portrayed by Paul Henreid, again while engaged, is made memorable by the piano player performing Night and Day by Cole Porter. Interestingly, a similar scene with Davis lighting 2 cigarettes appeared 10 years earlier in The Rich Are Always With Us. Now, Voyager, released in 1942, became the biggest box office hit of Bette Davis's career, showcasing her undeniable talent and popularity during that time. Mary Wickes earned $500 per week for her role in the film. She acted in a number of significant films throughout her career. Claude Rains, her co-star, has an impressive filmography with 7 of his films being selected for the National Film Registry. The movie is known for the lineup, "Jerry, don't let's ask for the moon, we have the stars," which was voted as one of the top movie quotes by the American Film Institute. In 1942, Bette Davis received her 5th consecutive Best Actress Oscar nomination for her role in Now, Voyager, after previously being nominated for Jezebel, Dark Victory, The Letter, and The Little Foxes. Interestingly, Now, Voyager was the only one of these films not to be nominated for Best Picture. Davis co-star Gladys Cooper also received a Best Supporting Actress nomination for her performance, which was notable as it was the only nomination in that category not tied to a Best Picture nominee that year. The film had an interesting rollout on television, with the earliest documented telecast taking place in Tucson on September 17, 1956, and airing in various other cities throughout the following months. Now, Voyager tells the story of a woman who undergoes a transformation and finds love, and its themes and performances have resonated with audiences for decades. Bette Davis and Claude Rains shared a strong on-screen connection, having co-starred in 3 films, including Now, Voyager. Davis held Rains in high regard, even stating in her memoir that he was her favorite actor and colleague. The film's screenplay is a faithful adaptation of the novel, with one notable change: the Mediterranean cruise in the book was changed to a South American voyage in the movie. The story was also adapted for radio, with a 60-minute broadcast on Lux Radio Theater featuring Paul Henreid reprising his film role. Overall, Now, Voyager is a classic film that remains memorable due to the strength of its lead performances and the enduring appeal of its story. In the 1942 film Now, Voyager, Bette Davis had a notable experience with the musical score, expressing her displeasure about its perceived intrusiveness on her performance. Davis was also observed to take on a directorial role during filming, guiding the director Irving Rapper in a more conciliatory working relationship compared to her past collaborations. Additionally, actress Gladys Cooper, who played Davis' overbearing mother in Now, Voyager, would reprise a similar role 16 years later in Separate Tables, further solidifying her reputation for portraying dominant matriarchs. These behind-the-scenes insights offer a unique perspective on the making of this classic film. The comic scenes in Now, Voyager, where the cab driver Jaquith, played by Frank Puglia, drives Charlotte, and Jerry in Rio, are particularly amusing due to the language barrier. Jaquith doesn't speak English, and neither Charlotte nor Jerry speak Portuguese. However, the humor is heightened when it's revealed that Jaquith doesn't speak Portuguese either. Instead, he communicates in a unique mix of his native Sicilian, Spanish, and Portuguese, all spoken with an Italian accent. This scene was initially set in Naples in the original novel, leading some to believe that the script may have originally followed the novel's Mediterranean cruise. The love theme from Now, Voyager was later used in the seduction scene from Mildred Pierce in 1945, demonstrating the enduring appeal of the film's music. Principal shooting for Now, Voyager ended 15 days behind schedule, indicating the film's complexity and the care taken to ensure its quality. During the filming of Now, Voyager, an incident occurred where Bette Davis and 12-year-old co-star Janice Wilson capsized in a canoe in deep water. Davis, demonstrating her strength and quick thinking, helped Wilson to shore safely. Wilson's mother, who watched from the bank, reportedly spanked her daughter and thanked Davis with a kiss. John Loder, who played Tina's father in the film, had previously appeared in 2 films selected for the National Film Registry, including Now, Voyager. In the film, there were 2 scenes that were cut by producer Hal B. Wallis. One scene showed Lisa taking Charlotte to a beauty parlor before her ocean voyage, and the other was a silent dream sequence of Charlotte dancing with a ship's officer. These cuts were made so that the audience would see the transformed Bette Davis at the same time as the ship's passengers, heightening the impact of her character's transformation. The 1942 film Now, Voyager features the Bruin-Woodsuckla Lake Arrowhead Conference Center in Lake Arrowhead, California, which stands in as a convalescence hospital in the movie. The facilities and approach of Cascade, the sanatorium in the film and book, are inspired by the real-life Austin Riggs Center in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. This center was known for its emphasis on physical activity, occupational therapy, daily talk therapy sessions, and avoidance of drastic medical treatments like lobotomies. Now, Voyager was included in the American Film Institute's 22 list of the top 100 America's greatest love story movies, highlighting its enduring appeal and significance in American cinema. In 1942, producer Hal B. Wallis had a new contract with Warner Brothers, agreeing to create 4 films a year for the following 4 years. That year, he ended up making 6 films, one of which was Now, Voyager. The film had a budget of $761,000 and was shot in a span of 42 days. Initially, Claude Rains declined the role of Jaquith due to its perceived insignificance. However, the part was expanded for him, and he was eventually paid $5,000 a week for 6 weeks' work. It's interesting to note that Rains wasn't the first choice for the role, which goes to show that even in classic Hollywood, casting choices can change and evolve during production. In the film Now, Voyager, Bette Davis plays Charlotte Vale, a role she initially walked out on. Her co-star, Paul Henreid, became well known for his act of lighting 2 cigarettes simultaneously. Interestingly, this was not the first time Davis portrayed a character named Charlotte. She had done so in 2 other films, The Old Maid and Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte. Before Davis returned to the project, Ginger Rogers had been considered for the part of Charlotte Vale and was eager to play the role. Henreid's cigarette trick became so popular that he was frequently approached by women asking him to light their cigarettes. In the 1942 film Now, Voyager, 2 characters, Charlotte and Jerry, share a dance to the tune of Perfidia in a Rio nightclub. Interestingly, this same song is featured in the Paris flashback of Casablanca, released in the same year. The movie also had an impact on the 1971 film Summer of 42, where the characters watch now, Voyager during their summer vacation, even though it wasn't released until October of 1942. Additionally, the film marks the debut of actress Janice Wilson. The love theme in Now, Voyager became a hit song titled It Can't Be Wrong, featuring music by Max Steiner and lyrics by Kim Gannon. Initially, Edmund Gooding was set to direct, with Irene Dunne considered for the lead. However, when Gooding fell ill, Michael Curtiz took over, considering Norma Shearer or Ginger Rogers for the part. Bette Davis, who strongly desired the role, lobbied producer Hal B. Wallis and convinced him she was the perfect fit. But she refused to work with Curtiz. This led to Irving Rapper becoming the director. Interestingly, Janice Wilson, a cast member, met her future husband on the Warner Brothers lot while working on Now, Voyager. Bette Davis, a 4-time selection for the National Film Registry, delivered a notable performance in Now, Voyager. The film features a scene where Paul Henreid shares a lit cigarette with Davis, an act he claimed to have originated. However, this gesture was previously seen in The Rich Are Always With Us, and even in the 1917 D.W. Griffith film. Despite the film's positive reception, Harry Warner, Jack L. Warner's brother, demanded the shortening of scenes depicting Charlotte's vacation with Tina at Lake Arrowhead. In the movie Now, Voyager, Bette Davis's character recites a poem by Walt Whitman, specifically The Untold Want from Songs of Parting. The 2 lines she reads are The Untold Want, by life and land ne'er granted. Now, Voyager, sail thou forth to seek and find. These lines serve as a metaphor for the protagonist's journey of self-discovery and personal growth throughout the film. The poem's message aligns with the character's transformation from a repressed and insecure woman to one who embraces life and love. The poem's title, The Untold Want, suggests the character's longing for something more, something unfulfilled, which she eventually finds through her experiences and relationships. The poem's significance lies in its ability to encapsulate the character's emotional journey and the themes of the movie. The lines Now, Voyager, sail thou forth to seek and find serve as a call to action, encouraging the protagonist to leave her comfort zone and explore the world around her. This message resonates with the audience, inspiring them to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and personal growth. Overall, the poem The Untold Want from Songs of Parting plays a crucial role in the movie Now, Voyager, providing a poetic and poignant representation of the character's emotional journey and the film's themes. Have you seen the classic 1942 film Now, Voyager? If so, we'd love to hear about your experiences and memories related to this movie. How did it impact you personally or influence your perspective on cinema? Perhaps you were moved by the transformative journey of the lead character, played by Bette Davis. Or maybe the film's themes of self-discovery and personal growth resonated with you. We encourage you to share your thoughts and engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Your participation helps to create a vibrant community of film lovers. Let's start a conversation and explore the enduring impact of Now, Voyager together. We can't wait to hear from you.